this video, we're going to look at tips for eBay success. Many of these tips you've heard me stress throughout the course, but we'll review them here. Know your product. If you're a seller, know exactly what you're selling. If you're a buyer, know exactly what you're buying. If the description is ambiguous or leaves a question in your mind as a buyer, ask the seller. If you're the seller and you write an ambiguous description, you could scare away buyers. Post only quality photographs. I've stressed this several times. This is especially important for used items. Post photographs without background clutter that clearly show the condition of the item. Do not post a stock photograph of a used item. The pictures need to show the exact condition of the exact item that you are selling. Write an effective description. Clearly state the condition of the item, what accessories may or may not come with the item if you're selling an electronic device. For example, you're selling a phone. Does it come with earbuds? Does it come with the charging cable, or is it just the phone? Clearly photograph any extras and write description on the extras, maybe cases, extra chargers, etc. If you have a question, respond in a timely manner. 24 hours is typically acceptable. Promote good customer service. We talked about that in the previous video on how to promote good customer service. Price your items accordingly based on previous sales and market conditions. If your item is priced too high, you probably won't get any action. If it's priced too low, you'll get a lot of action, but your item could sell for less than what you were willing to sell it for, or less than you could have made. Price items based on previous sales is especially important for fixed priced items. If it's too low, it'll probably sell quickly, but you left money on the table. If it's too high, you probably won't get any bites. Even if you do get bites, a buyer might not be a repeat customer if you're running a business when they see they paid too much for your item. Be smart with shipping and handling. We talked about this in depth in another video. Don't charge exorbitant shipping and handling rates, but don't be afraid to make a little profit on shipping and handling either. Offer multiple options for shipping and handling. Typically, I offer a priority mail or base 3 to 5 day and then an overnight. The quicker the shipping method, the more you can make a profit on it. So if you offer overnight shipping and you can get the item out the same day or next day, you can make a little money there. But again, don't be exorbitant. You'll scare away buyers if you're selling a $100 item and charging $20 for shipping unless the item warrants it. List items honestly. This goes back to several of the tips and customer service things we've talked about. Be accurate in the description. If it's a used item, accurately describe the condition and accurately photograph the condition. Failing to do so could result in you losing disputes and other consequences. Be a responsible buyer. Pay within 24 hours is typical. Ask questions if you don't understand. And if don't bid on an item you have a question on, and then later say, well, I didn't understand. A lot of times that won't work for you. Leave feedback after a sale. If you're the buyer or the seller, feedback is important in the eBay community. Understand your methods of payment. Almost all the time that will be PayPal. PayPal allows you to use a bank account or a credit card, but some auctions will have alternative checkout procedures. Make sure you understand what methods of payment the seller accepts before you bid on an item. They might require you to use a major credit card. They might require you to use an alternative checkout procedure or some other procedure that might not be beneficial to you. It might even charge you to use it. So be careful and make sure that you understand what they use. If the buyer is using PayPal, all eBay guarantees apply, and you know your transaction is safe. So these are some tips for a successful experience on eBay.